Those who are smart are those who have identified needs and they just plug into it. Joshua 1:8. Now you will have good success. It means that there are bad success. Your success must be good. There are people whose lives are beautiful. Their future is secure. They know. You heard what was said yesterday. Smart, wicked parents, and what again? Huh? Which one do you want? You want wicked parents? It is what you have learned in the class that you will use to respond to life. There are challenges that will come. Whether you like it or not, you will face challenges. I hope you know. You will be faced with real life issues that at that time you will need wisdom to respond. And it's the same that you have learned. So number one is, in doing business, how do I start? Somebody says, but I don't even know what to do. I don't know how to start. Number one is identify a need. Identify a need. And the need comes in two different ways. Number one, your need. Number two, other people's need. Anything that you are in need of, 1 million people are in need of the same. So let me ask you, what are the things that you are in need of in terms of generally life, Mr. Oyebade? If I ask you, what are your needs? I'm not talking about money now. In terms of money, I'm talking about, no, not money issue now. I'm talking about the things that you need, that you use on daily basis. In terms of what you are using, what you are in need of, what you need and you use on regular basis. A car. So you need a car. You use a car. No, let's run today without it. So it means that your need. If you check, there are minimum, I'm just using figure, of course there are more. At least 1 million people also have that need. Do you agree with me? It means that your need is a need to millions of people. It is one of the ways to identify what you can do as a business to make money. Because somebody says, I don't even have any idea. I don't know what to do. Oh, you don't need to think too far. Ask yourself, what are my needs? What other things do we need as human beings? What do you need apart from a car? He needs a car. So that means there are 1 million people who have that need. That is a signal of a kind of business that you can do because it's a need. What are the other needs of somebody here? He needs a laptop. So that phone that you need, there are millions of people who also need phones. So if you are thinking of a business to start, that's an idea for you. Sometimes you don't need to go and do 5-7 days fast and prayer on a mountain to know what kind of business can I do. That's a business already. That your need has become the need of many. So, and it is business about people. It's not about money. Business is about need. And when we talk about need, we're talking about people. Anywhere you have people, you have needs. Once you see people, then there are needs. Go to villages or anywhere when people are not wearing clothes. That's a need. And then that's a business. So you don't look for problems and see problems as problems. You see problems as opportunities. It means that it's an opportunity for you to start to think of how can I be selling phones to people because that's your need. This school, Green Springs, one of the most expensive. They have a campus in Lekki. And of course, you know one of them exists because I know for the school to employ a white man as a principal is not cheap. Fly a white man to Nigeria and keep him and pay him. To pay, and of course you can't pay a white man in Naira. It's not. I hope you know. You cannot employ a white man and pay him in naira. What will he do with your naira? Because he need to send money home. You pay him in his own currency. And to engage somebody and pay in dollars, it's a lot of money. So that's the kind of school. I heard the story of the woman. How did she start? She came and then she needed to get a school for a child. And then she was running around and all of those things, checking out the schools. And you find that I can't find a good school to put my child. This is a challenge. She went back home. And then she said, is it not possible for me to start a school that somebody like me will be comfortable to put a child? That's how Green Spring started. Built a standard structure, a school with high standard to bring, because in other words, there are other people in our own level who will not want to put their child in just anyhow school. So that's how she started Green Spring. And Green Spring is everywhere now. So that your need is a signal that you can start that business of selling phones. And I will explain to you. One of the questions you'll be asking is, I need phone. How do I start a phone business? So we'll get into that subsequently to let you know, once you identify that need, to start and what you need to do, you need to recognize, because I'll show you all the other things that you must pay attention to, that the last thing that you must think about is money. You know what shuts down all your ideas? Is money. Once money comes and it becomes the first pillar that you are thinking about, the moment money comes first, you have shut down every other things. So it is possible to actually run or start a business without money. And I'm saying that with every sense of responsibilities, that you can achieve something without money. The reason why many of us are static and we're not doing anything is because I don't have an uncle who can give me money. I don't have a brother who can give me money. I don't have somebody to give me money. So even though I have fantastic ideas, but I cannot implement my ideas. That's the problem. Number two, identify other people's needs. Identify other people's needs. When you have found that your needs, it's a sign that you can start a business in that. It's a sign that if you need a car, that there are other people who need a car. So I can start to think of how to sell cars to people like me in any area that I find myself. Number two is identify other people's needs. What are the things that other people need, even though they may not look like my own need? So if you ask questions, what are the things that people around me are in need of? So if I ask you, what do you think people around you are in need of, that they may not directly be your own need? What are the things? Huh? What are the things? You don't know what people around you. Okay, so pick him as somebody that is other people. What do you think will be the need of this man beside you? Huh? Not necessarily what he does. Huh? Food. Phone. He needs phone. So you can be selling phones to him. What other things do you think he needs? Huh? Is there anybody here that does not need? Huh? Yes. They don't want to build. They don't want to be a tenant. Yes. They need houses. Yes. So that is a business opportunity. As a matter of fact, it is not some people, it is everybody. Everybody needs a house. They don't want to live as a tenant. You know, this need is what some set of people, young, skillful, talented, there is no smart person anywhere. Those who are smart are those who have identified needs and they just plug into it. One of the richest set of people you have around now are those who are in real estate. And let me tell you what is operational. I know some of them. They didn't have money, but they have money now. What they did was to identify the need that there are certain people, a lot of people who need houses, but they don't have money. They too don't have money. You know what they did? They walked into communities and they meet landowners and they say, my name is Segun Awolowo. I'm a real estate practitioner. I'm a professional. And let me say this, one of the things you must do when you want to do business, you must have mouth. What did I say? Not that you are going to tell lies, but you must be able to have enough mouth to be able to convince people. And we'll talk about sales the other time, because somebody says, I'm too shy to sell. That means you will be too shy to make money. You can't be shy when it comes to business. You must be able to verbalize what you have in mind. So they meet them and say, okay, this is what I do. I'm a business. I want to, but this is your land. I can help you sell. Everyone is looking for one person. There's one person that is important to everybody. Anybody who can help me to make money is important. Anybody. If somebody walks up to me and says, Ella, do you know it's possible for me to help you make 1 million naira in a month? Will you not give the person an audience? Yes, because the person wants to do something that will give you more money, not something that will make more money, collect more money from you. So he said, want to help you sell this land. How much are you selling? I'm telling you the story of so many real estate people. I'm just telling you. How much do you want to sell? They say, well, will you help us to sell? Yes, we can sell. In fact, I have people who are already on ground. They want to buy. I say, okay, we'll give you, this is 10 acres. And per acre, we want to sell for 1 million naira. How many plots is 1 acre? 6 plots. Okay, is that the last price? Yes. Okay. Give me the houses, I will bring buyers. So they will do agreement and all of this. Okay, go and bring buyer. You know what the person does? Go back home. He doesn't have an office. He goes back home, prints handbill, he prints flyers, and then we'll be doing publicity everywhere. Land for sale. And it's not going to sell per acre. It's going to be selling per plot. How much is the family giving him per acre? 1 million. So he is telling you to buy in this area 1 plot. It's 500,000 naira. How much is it's going to sell? It's going to sell 3 million per acre. So everybody starts coming. And they say, but you know, we're going to be paying small. I will be paying you small. I don't have all the money. He said, no problem, just pay us as per month. So he's making advert and it's going everywhere. And then 20 people show up. And he's telling them, it's 500,000, but if you have 100,000 naira, I will sign paper for you. Then when you pay balance, you will take over the land. So in the process, 50 people show up, collecting 100,000 naira. Because it's easier for somebody to drop 100,000 naira than 500,000 naira. So 50 people multiplied by 100,000. How much is that? 5 what? So how much? He has 10 acres to buy. That's how much? That's 10 million. He has made 5 million. He does not pay the owner of the land 5 million. He has made 5 million. He won't pay them 5 million. He will pay them 2.5. And once they see 2.5, this man is serious. At the end of the day, when you look at the whole exercise, you realize that how much has he started with? How much? Huh? How much? 0 naira. He will still be collecting commission, Abi. The people that have there, because it's selling for them. So at the end of the day, he will make more than the owner of the land. That's why I tell you, don't always use money as a barrier for you to start. I hope you know you can start a phone business without money. I hope you know. what you need to do is to walk up to those that are people who have money. We call it other people's money. They have used their money to buy, they bring the phones in containers. As they are coming, what they are looking for is people who will help them to sell, not people who even will buy. They are looking for those who can help them to sell. So if you position yourself as somebody who can help them to sell, and then they give you the right to sell, and then they say, on every sale you make, you will get 20%. If a phone is selling for 100,000, you are getting 20%. That's how much? It's 100,000, that's 20,000. So even if you are not getting, you are getting 10%, 10,000, 10,000. And in a month, you are able to sell 500 pieces of phone. That's a lot of money. And then while you have that money, you say, actually, I will be helping you to sell. But can I be talking to somebody in China who can be sending to me? Because you have used them to make money. And then you talk to somebody in China and say, and then they understand your language, say, I want to be selling phone. That's what we call MOQ, minimum order quantity. They tell you you can't buy less than 100. I say, but I can buy 100, but I only have money for 50. You can trust me and all of those things. Say, okay, we'll check you out and all of this. Okay, we'll supply you 100. Pay us for 50. When you sell, you pay back. The money you have made, you start to order from China. That's how you start phone business. I'm trying to break this down for somebody so that you are not locked up with all of this philosophy. And that's how it works. Identify other people's needs. Number 3 is start small. Start small. I can't explain that. Don't try to start from where your power cannot reach. You will be frustrated. Those who want to do phone business, you will be frustrated if you are trying to compete with slot. Or, what is the name of the one here? There is slot. There is one other one. Not Tracy. There's one that put his name that is close to slot. Eh? Not fasted. There's one name that is also, he put his name red color like slot. Sausage something. If you are coming into Abeokuta to do phone business and you want to start at their level, you'll be frustrated. Because you need to understand the market. Even if you have, let me say this to you, if somebody gives you 10 million naira, don't think you want to go and rent shop. I want to stay side by side with slots. Because your uncle has given you 100 million naira. Slot will crush. You know what they call crush? It can afford to squeeze you. You won't only go back to your house. It will send you back to the village. Because he can afford it. It has taken him years to build that brand. It is not the money. It is your ability to be able to understand the market and everything. Slot can decide to sell without making profit. You can't afford it because you are just starting. So don't need to start big. I want to do it big. And when we talk about think big, you can think big. Having a bigger picture, but does not mean you have to start big. So start small and grow big. Then when you talk about starting small, start with what you have. From where you are, going to where you have to be. Anywhere you are is a good point for you to start. What I'm telling you is basic principle of business before we get into the important things. And I'll tell you a few other things and then we'll stop today. Then I'll allow you to ask questions. Don't start from... Sometimes you don't need to go and start and say, I want to rent a shop. And because you have seen see wardrobe, see everything. Want to start pharmacy shop. How much are they renting shop in Okelewo. They say it's 300,000 per month or per year. So okay, I have 5 million. I'll pay for 2 years. I said, that shop, help me put, where are those lights, the latest lights, all those bling lights? Let me fix it. It's asbestos that is there. I don't want asbestos. Fix POP. Fix POP for me. The wall is not looking nice. Do you know a screeder? Screed the wall. At the end of the day, 1 million has gone. You have rented shop, how much? 600. You only have 5 million. No. They say, this floor is not good. Change the tiles. 2 million is gone to fix shop. No single item. By the time you finish everything, there's no money again. So when I say start small, what I would recommend, start with a bag. I don't know if there's anyone, but I know there are, but start your own as a mobile pharmacy shop. Is it possible? Mobile shop. Start with the basic. Go everywhere. Mrs. I have something for you. What is it? Are you feeling well? What do you need? I have paracetamol. I have this. Say, where are they? Say, it's in my bag. I have 2 bags. When you open it, you say, how does it? And it works. Say, when she say, I'm coming tomorrow. Before you know it, what you need, let me tell you what you need first. It's one of the most important, valuable that if you have that, you are made. You know what it's called? Customers. If you get customers, you are made. Because that's the lifeline of your business. If you open the best pharmaceutical shop in Abeokuta and you don't have people to come and patronize you, it's just a matter of time. That business will fizzle out. And of course, when you are selling something that have expiring dates, and once it expires, nobody buys again. That's very, very important. So start small. Start small. People, start with people. Start from your immediate contacts, from known to the unknown, from your Jerusalem, from your Judea. Identify your primary target audience and secondary audience. The primary audience, look for people that will buy what you are selling. I've told you, look for something to sell, something to give to people. And once you have discovered that, look for the people that will buy. It's not just enough for you to have what to sell or what you provide. You must get people. Get people that will buy from you. How do you get people? Anyone, I've told you, if you have anything to sell, as far as this Abeokuta is concerned, go everywhere and tell people, identify where they are, depending on the kind of business you do, and then identify the people, your target audience. The other one is, of course, I've told you, the products. The next one is your place. The place you must do business. This is very important. Businesses thrive in places, not every place. If you do business center, you know that inside our place. So God has given me one idea, fantastic idea. It's a revelation from God. I was with the angels, 3 angels, one by myself, one by, and I received it from heaven. And they tell me, if you do business center, you will succeed. And agent told you there's one shop inside Okelewo, inside that community. And you go and rent a shop inside the community. Open a business center. Only spirit will come and patronize you. I hope you know. Once you have identified your business, this is talking to you now, Fuke. You know you can't do your kind of business just anywhere. I hope you know. Pedicure, manicure. Which other one? Spa. As in spaghetti. I hope you know it is somebody who has eaten breakfast that will be thinking of spa. If you tell somebody that is hungry, you say, hey, come and do spa. I say, what? The only thing I want is spaghetti. I don't want spa anything. He said pedicure. What is pedicure? He said your nail will be smooth and fresh. And I say, I don't want a fresh. You go to where typically they are all farmers. You want to pedicure them? You can't do that. You will lose out. Because they don't need it. The next minute the man is in the farm. The fingers are dirty. He doesn't want to do. So if you put your business around farmers, that business is dead already. There is no amount of prayer that will make them to come to you. You get what I'm saying now? So you must be conscious of the environment where you have to position yourself. So that's why you need to first of all identify the kind of people. It means if you want to do your business now, you can't do business. I'm trying to look at, I think that Okelewo, but there are some areas that Okelewo is better than some areas because it's in the middle of the town. What are the areas that you can? No. I'm talking about local, typical places. Elega. By their name, you will know them. So when you look at Elega, you want to go and, because if you are talking about identify the kind of people that will need the kind of business you want to do or product you want to sell, you can't go to that place. Now, where will be or should be naturally the kind of areas that we should consider for those who do beauty business? Where are the areas? Pansheke. So when you are thinking of target audience, you need to connect it to the places and the people. People and places are connected. You only have few people who live in the other side who may be the kind of people that will still need your products. Only few. But majorly, most of the people will need the kind of product you want to sell. If they are the elites, you must find them where elites are living. So if you go to Elega, you only have few people who live in Elega who can afford your kind of business. And it will be wise enough for you not to dissipate your energy in that area. You must focus your energy in the area where you have highly concentrated people, the kind of people they have them in large numbers. So you think of Pansheke, think of where again? Huh? Housing, you think of. So when you want to do your marketing, those are the areas. You want to share flyers, those are the areas you go. And let me quickly give you this note of wisdom. I hope you also know that in those areas, there are certain marketing strategies that cannot work. I hope you know. You go to some of those areas and you are trying to share flyers. It will not work. Flyers will not work in those areas. You know why? Some of those areas, the people you are trying to give flyers, their houses are gated. They have cars. Their cars have AC. When they drive, you can't access them even in their cars. You must get wisdom on how to access them. And we'll get there later. You get what I'm saying now? So people, places. And then I talk about power. Capacity and ability to attract people. It's also important. Ability to attract people. My recommendation is if you want to attract certain set of people, it was said yesterday, you must position yourself around them. I'll teach you how to push yourself and position yourself around the kind of people, because tell you the story of Zacchaeus, who needed to see Jesus. Some of you are like Zacchaeus, the kind of business that you do. I'll tell you my stories later. The kind of business like you do is a Zacchaeus kind of business. Your business is a dwarf. There are giants. If you stay around them, nobody will see you, because they will cover you up. So Zacchaeus was a smart man. You need to put yourself in a place where, how will Jesus see me? How will my customers see me? So Zacchaeus said, I won't struggle with them. Identify a tree There are trees in every locations, every places. Identify a tree and do something very important. Climb the tree and stay there. When the person that will give you the kind of money that you're looking for is passing, he will see you on the tree and then say, come down. Today, I will eat with you. That's how to strike deal, even as a dwarf. This is, I'm telling you my story. There are people, if you fight them, they will finish you. So you must be strategic. That's what we call strategic positioning. That in the midst of every other people, I can still be seen, and it's all about visibility. You can't do business without being visible. You must be what? Visible. It is important. Each age, you must be visible. I was sharing with somebody yesterday after I finished. That's something she's aware. Something I'm doing now. And then it does not make natural sense. But that's talking about visibility. We're just setting up another Instagram page, making it a third one. 3 Instagram platforms for one business. So if you don't see one, you'll see the 2. If you don't see the 2, you'll see the 3. I'm like a Zacchaeus to some people. I need to climb I must look for my own sycamore tree to climb. So that when everybody is searching. So if you Google now, if you don't see the first one, internet will show you the second. If internet does not show the second, it will show you the third. Anyone, I'm still the same person. The same yesterday, today. There are 3 that bear record in heaven. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And the Bible says the 3 of them are how many? They are 1. So if you see one, and say, we don't like this one. This one is not looking nice. Let's go for the second. I think this one is nice. Whichever one is coming back to me. I don't need to like the first one. Don't need to like the second one. If you like the third one, it's okay. You get what I'm saying now? You must learn to climb your sycamore tree. Because some of you know what I'm telling you. The challenge with some of us is that everybody is doing it. I don't know what to do. The name is, spa or this thing. You are not the first to do it. As a matter of fact, you have a boss who maybe sometimes will not want you to succeed. I'm telling you the truth, right? It's a bitter truth. It takes somebody who has encountered God that would desire that you also rise. Sometimes everybody wants to rise, and I want to be the only one to rise, and I want to keep rising. It's a bitter truth, right? So you have to rise. It is not every boss that will call you and say, I have a job for you. Go and do it. Not everybody. Sometimes they will tell you, I can't do it. Do you have anybody to recommend? I don't have. They will rather prefer that business is lost than to be the one to get it. So you get power. The next P you must get, I call it 7 Ps or 5 Ps or thereabout, is passion. Get passion for whatever it is that you're doing. You can't drive in business. You can't drive anything in life without passion. You must be passionate about it. You must be dangerously passionate about it. I look at people and I look at them. They say, I'm doing business. I say, you can't talk. When I deal with you for few days or few weeks or few months, I know whether you will succeed in business or not. When I see the way certain people run their lives and the things they tell they do, I can tell you, you cannot succeed. Sometimes the day I told my wife, this person cannot succeed. He said, how, why? I said, that's the truth. Success does not happen. Success, I hope you know success is not emotional. There is intentionality about success. Success does not happen by emotions. Sometimes tears does not guarantee success. That you are crying as a big cry, it does not mean you will succeed. So sometimes you have to become bold. The righteous will be as bold as lion. So you have to be dogged. Business is not for lily-hearted people. Any little thing, your heart has failed. You can't survive in business. Because you will lose money sometimes. You will lose money. You will sell and sell at loss. They will owe you money. And the person you owe will say, come and kill me now. And there is nothing you can do. The money is gone. That's what we call bad debt. Bad debt is that I owe you, yes. And is the one to tell you, is the one telling you, I know I owe you. Let's go to police station. The person owing you is the one inviting, okay, let's go. There's a police station beside my house. Can we go and report? What do you do at that time? You say, hey, sir, please, sir. Let's not go. Please, I beg in the name of God. Just pay me. Because he's the one telling you. In fact, he has gone to report himself. He said, because when you get there, say, let's go. When you get there, say, so what's the case file? He said, that's report. I came to report. So before you report, he has reported that I owe money. That somebody is coming. And let me tell you, because of the system, he has given them 10K. I say, he's coming. I say, they say, is this the man? I say, Oga, why are you so wicked now? Don't you understand the economy of Nigeria? Oga, it's not fair. Can you please allow him? He will pay you in 2 years' time. And because that's what it is. And in 2 years' time, you have forgotten it. It's a bad debt. That's what happens in business. So if you are not strong, you say, this one cancelled and debt is gone. And then you say, what is the next thing? I face it. Passion is important. And then the last thing you must pay attention to. That's the last. When you have considered all of these things, then you'll not be talking about money. You see, I didn't talk about money the first time. Don't let money shut you down. It's the last thing you should be worried about. Capital is not the most important requirement in starting business. Even in growing business, it is not. Money is important, but it's not the most important. You can do business without money. It sounds strange. All you need, if you have people, build relationship. You have customers. If you have customers, customers can give you money at any time. I called somebody, I needed to raise some money. I called somebody, I said, Mr. Kayode, I need to raise this amount of money. Give me this amount. I will provide this and this when you need them. And I'll give you this percentage of the price normally. Let's assume you want to raise 500,000 naira. So you have 5 customers that are already working with you. You can call them and say, okay, give me 100,000, give me 100,000. 5 of them give you 500. You have 500,000 naira. Because they are going to patronize you. And then you say 500,000 naira. When you need this service or this product, it is supposed to cost 10,000 naira, but I'll give you at 9,000 naira. Meaning if you give me this amount, you will buy this product at this discounted rate. They do their calculations. So I can afford 100,000 naira. Okay, so I pay you, and then I get this percentage off. If you can't do it, so that's how sometimes to raise money for whatever you need to do. Does that make sense?